TotalEnergies, is this a stock you should buy right now? That's what we're going to try to answer here in this analysis video. I like to simplify things, and I'm going to discuss 6 metrics in this analysis: earnings growth, PE ratio, dividends, return on equity, free cash flow, and intrinsic value. They're then put on a 0 to 99 grade scale so it's easier to visualize the different numbers I'm going to throw at you in this video. The first 5 metrics mostly deal with how good of a business we have. No point investing if it's an undervalued piece of crap. That's why I save intrinsic value near the end. Earnings growth is by far the most important metric. A company that doesn't grow doesn't survive for long. TotalEnergies has no growth, negative in fact at negative 7.48% per year going forward. We have officially entered the terminal stage of the company's business cycle. We'll see if they can recover. For PE ratio, most people look at it as a valuation metric. I don't base my intrinsic value on the PE ratio. The PE ratio to me is a measurement of hype. Too high and there's just too many eager eyes on the stock. Too low and we might have a hidden gem. TotalEnergies has an amazing PE ratio at 8.25. That tells me there's almost no hype around the stock, and that's good for any long-term investor. Dividends should be an obvious metric and something a lot of people ignore. I'm going to put it out there. If you buy a stock that doesn't pay you anything, you're speculating. You're not investing. TotalEnergies pays out a 4.69% dividend. That's a good sign of profitability and extra cash for you while you hold to reinvest or spend on whatever you want. For return on equity, it tells me a lot about the management. It shows me how efficiently my investment dollars will be treated if I were to buy the stock. TotalEnergies has great management with an ROE of 16.8%. This company knows how to utilize money coming in from investors, and efficiency is key. Free cash flow is my way to quickly evaluate how dominant of a company we're dealing with. The more cash available, the better opportunities to buy up other companies, the better to research, and more money for marketing. TotalEnergies has great cash flow to the tune of $31.67 billion. This tells me the company can make last-second bids or continually upgrade. The sky's the limit. Okay, as I said, these 5 metrics we just went over tells me what kind of business we're dealing with. With a business grade of 68, we're dealing with an above-average business. Aside from the waning growth, everything else looks good. But before we get our intrinsic value, consider joining my Patreon and get access to every grade from every company I've analyzed. It's updated all the time. Go to patreon.com/GrowthShares or click on the link in the description. As I said, TotalEnergies is an above-average business, but let's see what the price tells us in terms of attractiveness. Nonetheless, TotalEnergies is worth $79 per share. Right now, we're looking at an undervalued stock. This is one of those days where the price just makes sense. And now that we've got all the numbers down, we need to put it all together and get our final grade. TotalEnergies has a final grade of 70, and that makes it a good long-term investment. For me, the business is decent, and its stock price is attractive. If they can turn their earnings growth positive, they can be an even better investment. But hey, after this video comes out, anything can happen in the next few days, weeks, months, even years. But long-term is always longer than you expect. Keep this in mind. It took Warren Buffett 45 years to become a billionaire. Invest wisely, and as always, take care of your money.